Well, good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network for tonight's presentation of Heartland Championship Wrestling. My name is Dave Little, and we are coming to you live from the Dave Cave with action from Heartland Ladies Wrestling. It is a Saturday night in Chicago, and the ladies of the Heartland are ready to mix it up for your viewing pleasure here on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. We have had a couple of several dark matches before the beginning of the show. In our opening contest, it was Layla Hirsch with a submission victory over Killer Kelly via the cross arm breaker. Daisy Hayes came out next and took the measure of Judy Martin with the mind trip. In tag team action, the team of Allison Kay and Marty Bell, with their devious manager Carly Perez, took the victory over the Pink Ladies team of Madison Eagles and Jessie McKay. Allison Kay getting the victory in that match by way of a submission over Jessie McKay using her finisher, the Fade to Black. And in our match just before we came to ringside, it was Lufisto getting a hard-hitting victory over Rhea O'Reilly with the Burning Hammer. And that brings us to our televised broadcast. Now, as we went to air, we were scheduled to have an interview segment with SARAYA Knight. Last time we saw SARAYA Knight, she was in tag team action accompanying Kelly Klein against Kelly's hated rivals, the Twisted Sisters team of HOLIDEAD and Thunder Rosa. But as the announcer Bobby Cruz waited for SARAYA's arrival for her interview, SARAYA didn't show up. And nobody knew quite what to think about the absence of SARAYA Knight. Kelly Klein herself came down to ringside. And as Kelly was taking over the interview time, she made a stunning announcement that she couldn't care less about SARAYA Knight. What had happened was that Kelly lost the fall against the Twisted Sisters, but then SARAYA Knight just left her hanging and left the ring area without her. And Kelly Klein decided that she's going to let bygones be bygones, and rather than worry about whatever was going through SARAYA Knight's mind when she ditched her tag partner, Kelly went out and found a new tag team partner of her own to continue the battle against HOLIDEAD and Thunder Rosa. And Kelly introduced her new tag team partner as quite a force in the independent ladies wrestling world, and that is Trish Adora. Trish Adora, a new sensation on the independent wrestling scene, and she is something else, and she will be teaming with Kelly Klein. Trish Adora with a lot of parallels to Bobby Lashley, military background, very, very, very powerful competitor, and an excellent athlete just getting started in the business. So it will be interesting to see what Kelly Klein and Trish Adora can accomplish in tag team action as they have their sights set on the Twisted Sisters team of HOLIDEAD and Thunder Rosa. And as we go to ringside, HOLIDEAD is scheduled to be in the opening match tonight. She has certainly taken her sweet time getting there as she waits for Kelly Klein and Trish Adora to clear out of the ring area. Kelly wants nothing, HOLIDEAD wants nothing to do with these two. She's got a match to wrestle tonight in Chicago, and she is going to do just that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's opening televised contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. This is a qualifying match for the Heartland Ladies Championship. Introducing first, from the other side of darkness, 5'4", weighing in at 150 pounds, this is HOLIDEAD. So after a long wait, HOLIDEAD comes to ringside and prepares for this qualifying match. Her opponent is 5 foot 8 inches tall and 165 pounds, hailing from Bad Street, Atlanta, GA. This is Miranda Gordy. Miranda Gordy, the daughter, of course, of the late Terry Gordy. And she has been toiling away here in Heartland Ladies Wrestling for some time and has finally achieved the status of a qualifying match against HOLIDEAD here tonight. The concept of a qualifying match, we'll make this quick. The current heavyweight, the current ladies champion in the Heartland is SHERRI Martel, and she'll be facing cheerleader Melissa in our main event tonight. The next person to challenge for the title is the #1 contender, and the #1 contender is yet to be selected. The winner of this match qualifies for a #1 contenders match. So this is kind of a semifinal match with a shot at the Heartland Ladies Championship as the prize, if the winner of this match can go on and be victorious in the #1 contenders match. So, with that having been cleared up, our contenders match between Miranda Gordy and HOLIDEAD is about to get underway. And the opening initiative role is won by Miranda Gordy. Both these ladies are equally powerful. HOLIDEAD has the advantage in the agility. And as Miranda comes out, she attempts a knee lift. That is an agility move. And HOLIDEAD is able to duck out of the way of that. And Hollywood catches her up, down, and hard to the canvas with a pump handle slam. So high impact from HOLIDEAD already as we open the match. HOLIDEAD looks to follow that up with another big body slam. Miranda goes down. Both ladies get to their feet. And as they get to their feet, it is HOLIDEAD who hoists Miranda up and just drops her throat first across the top rope. Oh, but Miranda caught the top rope. She avoided being clotheslined by the top rope, and it is Amanda who comes back, grabs HOLIDEAD by the arm, and just pulls her into a side headlock. And from there, she goes to an arm drag, trying to take HOLIDEAD down to the canvas. HOLIDEAD lands on her feet. And HOLIDEAD fires back, and she's going to attempt a vertical suplex here. The vertical suplex, a choice C maneuver. So she will need a roll of 9 or lower to get this done. And on a roll of 7, up, over, and down hard to the canvas goes Miranda Gordy. HOLIDEAD in control. And Miranda is down. HOLIDEAD now is going to pitch Miranda out of the ring. And this is the danger zone for Miranda, as HOLIDEAD is quite a fearsome beast, brawling on the arena floor. And on a roll of 11, indeed, it is a big body slam onto the concrete by HOLIDEAD. Miranda may be counted out here on a roll of 4 or lower. But on a roll of 10, Miranda is able to get back up and get back to the ring where HOLIDEAD is waiting with bad intentions. And as she gets back into the ring, HOLIDEAD with a leg drop onto the ring apron, rolls her up for another pin attempt. The pin roll here is 5 or lower, and on a roll of 5, she got her. So just like that, HOLIDEAD wins the match, and she qualifies for a #1 contenders match for another shot at the Heartland Ladies Championship. So HOLIDEAD wins by leg drop on the ring apron, and as we all know, the ring apron is the hardest part of the ring. And after the match is concluded, HOLIDEAD immediately just slides under the top rope and gets out of Dodge. She does not want a confrontation with Kelly Klein and her new tag team partner, Trish Adora. So HOLIDEAD makes a business decision, gets out of Dodge, but she has the victory in hand. And her next match will be a #1 contenders match she is right back in the mix for a shot at the Heartland Ladies Championship. All right, 1 match down and 2 to go. The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. This is tag team competition, and this is a #1 contenders match for the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Championship. On our last ladies broadcast, we saw the champions Malaya Hosaka and Jazz successfully defend their titles for the final time against the Kimber Bombs. And so we need a new set of #1 contenders. And these two squads will square off here tonight in Chicago. Neither of these squads are particularly well liked by the fans. So it will be baddies versus baddies tonight. Introducing first team #1, collectively known as Mount TESSA. Introducing first, 126 pounds, standing at 5 feet 5 from Charlotte, North Carolina. This is Tessa Blanchard. And her tag team partner from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Stands at 6 feet tall and weighs in at 200 pounds. This is Vanessa KRAVEN. The team of Mount TESSA, Vanessa KRAVEN and Tessa Blanchard. A very imposing team, hard-hitting and just nasty dispositions. But they're going up against one of the most devious duos anywhere in the Heartland. Their opponents, collectively known as the ALLURE. Introducing first out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Weighing in at 122 pounds and standing at 5 foot 6 inches tall. This is Angelina Love. And her tag team partner hails from Brooklyn, New York. Standing at 5 foot 6 inches tall, weighing 120 pounds. This is Mandy Leone. So Mandy and Angelina to take on Tessa Blanchard and Vanessa KRAVEN in this #1 contenders match. The winner gets a shot at Malaya Hosaka and Jazz, the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Champions. And we are set to go here. The referee calls for the bell, and we are ready for action. It will be Tessa starting things off for her team against Angelina Love. The two veterans will square off to open the match here with a title match on the line. And the opening initiative role is won by Tessa. And it is Tessa who comes in attempting a back elbow and a drop kick. That is an agility move. Angelina with the superior of the agility of the two ladies. So she ducks out of the way of that, and it is Angelina who fires back, catching Tessa across the shoulders and dumping her down to the canvas with a Samoan drop. Down goes Tessa hard. Nice reversal there by Angelina to dump Tessa to the canvas. What's she going to do now? Angelina with a neck breaker spins her around and drops her down again. Both ladies get to their feet as Angelina has taken control here in the opening segments, and now as they come together again, it is a running clothesline delivered by Angelina just as Tessa was getting to her feet, and Tessa goes down once again. Quick tag to Mandy Leone with Tessa on the defensive. Mandy comes in with a wheelbarrow bulldog, attempting to drop Tessa to the canvas, but Tessa just throws her off. Gets out of the way of that one, comes to her hands and knees, and it is Tessa on the attack with a short arm clothesline that takes Mandy down to the mat. And now Tessa will tag in her partner, Vanessa KRAVEN. In comes the big 200-pounder, Vanessa KRAVEN, squaring off against Mandy Leone. And it is Vanessa with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Vanessa, off the ropes comes Mandy Leone. And on a roll of 5, it is a flying shoulder tackle as Mandy catches Vanessa off balance and takes her down to the canvas. Mandy now in control with the unprettier, just dumping Vanessa face first onto the canvas. She's going to go for the cover. The pin roll is a 3, but on a roll of 6, Vanessa powers her way out of the pin attempt. Good quick move there by Mandy Leone to hit that unprettier and catch a near fall here in the opening segment. And now Mandy is going to go for the astral projection. This is her finishing hold. I have no idea what it is, but it's a +1 finisher. The pin roll here is 5, so Tessa's going to come in and attempt the save. On a roll of 10, she cannot get there. And now we're going to have a pinfall on a roll of 5 or lower. And on a roll of 6, Vanessa just gets that left shoulder up off of the canvas before the referee can hit the 3 count. Tag into Angelina. We're going to see a double team here by the Allure. And on a roll of 8, we see an awesome double neck breaker up into the air and down hard to the canvas. Goes Vanessa KRAVEN after that double neck breaker. And Angelina now in control as Vanessa is hurt and desperately needs to get out of the ring. Angelina goes with the lights out. I believe that is a chokehold. And Vanessa now is going to leave the ring. And out to the arena floor we go. Both these ladies A-rated performers on the arena floor. But on a roll of 12, it is Angelina who wins the brawl on the outside of the ring. Out of the ring, here we go. And crushes Vanessa with a spectacular move on the arena floor. This could be a countout. The countout roll here is 5 or lower. And on a roll of 3, that's it. Angelina Love with a Botox injection on the arena floor that just knocked Vanessa KRAVEN's lights out. And Vanessa KRAVEN is going to be counted out of this match. And your winners and the new #1 contenders to the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Champions are the Allure, Angelina Love, and Mandy Leone. By way of countout as Angelina hits the Botox injection on the arena floor onto Vanessa KRAVEN. And that is it for that. So a countout win for Angelina and Mandy. I do have a countout table that I have created. So let's see what the countout table will show. This could be an injury. This could be, and I'm due to update this, but we'll pull out the countout table just for fun and see what happens here. It's the top here. On a roll of 8, the brawl escalates into a brutal attack. So this may be an injury here, as it is going to be Angelina who is going to continue her attack on Vanessa on the arena floor. And that will take us to the attack table. And on a roll of 7, Vanessa escapes injury as they battle to the back. And there will not be any feud to follow that up. But a little dust up on the arena floor after the match. Angelina is your winner by countout. And the Allure, Mandy and Angelina, will go on to wrestle against Malia Hosaka and Jazz for the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Championship in our next for their next scheduled title defense. All right, that is that's a wrap on our tag team match for tonight. It's now time for the main event of the evening. And this is for the Heartland Ladies Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with no time limit. It is for the Heartland Ladies Championship. Introducing the challenger out of San Francisco, California. She stands at 5 foot 8 inches tall, weighs in at 140 pounds. She is a 10-time former Heartland Ladies champion. Put your hands together for cheerleader Melissa. The most decorated athlete in the history of Heartland Championship Wrestling. Lost her title to Sherri Martel, and she is here tonight in Chicago with every intention of regaining the title. But it is going to be a hard row to hoe indeed, because your champion, reigning and defending, from New Orleans, Louisiana, 5 foot 7, 144 pounds. This is Sherri Martel. These two ladies have been to war on any number of occasions. They've been allies from time to time. There is plenty of mutual respect here, but there will be no punches pulled, because these two ladies are both competitors. They're as hard-hitting as they come, and they will do whatever it takes to win a match and to win a title belt. So Katie, bar the door. It's time for tonight's main event. And the opening initiative role is won by Melissa. And it is Melissa who comes out with a running clothesline, and she nails the running clothesline. Melissa with the agility advantage, Sherri with the power advantage. Melissa in control here after that running clothesline. And Melissa with a driving elbow drop, just drives the elbow into the rib cage of Sherri, trying to weaken the champion here in the early going. And Melissa follows that up with a big Samoan drop up over the shoulder and down hard to the canvas. Sherri is down, and Melissa is in control. And Melissa now is going to go for the Kudo driver. This is a +2 finisher. The pin roll here is 3 or lower. And on a roll of 4, Sherri just does get her foot over the bottom rope. Melissa taking no prisoners in the opening segments of this match here tonight, as she has quickly come out and taken control. And now Melissa is going to go to the air raid crash. This is an over-the-shoulder dump onto the mat. It's a +1 finisher. Once again, the pin roll is 3. And on a roll of snake eyes, she got her. Just like that, cheerleader Melissa has pinned Sherri Martel with the air raid crash. So the opening flurry from Melissa, just too much for Sherri Martel, and we have a new Heartland Ladies Champion for the 11th time. I did say 11. So it is cheerleader Melissa winning the title. There will be a rematch between these two, and it will be 2 out of 3 falls, and you will not want to miss that. I can guarantee you it's not going to be over with in 5 moves like tonight's match was. And as with all things, someplace I've got a little a chart for that, believe it or not. What do you do when a match ends rapidly on a roll of snake eyes? Let me see if I can find that match, that chart somewhere. Here we go. Flash pin chart used when a match ends on a roll of 2 with no fatigue tokens earned. So this will not be a flash pin chart roll. It is simply a dominant performance by cheerleader Melissa, who came to Chicago, beat the stuffings out of Sherri Martel, and regained the Heartland Ladies Championship for an unprecedented 11th time. So congratulations to Melissa for a big victory. Thank you to everybody who has tuned in tonight. We saw a handful of viewers on the YouTube app. We didn't hear anything in the chat room from our viewership, but thank you to everybody who tuned in. And for those of you watching this on the video replay, this is Dave Little signing out on behalf of the Heartland, the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. I will be on the air tomorrow with a recording of my journey with Jesus, for those of you who are so inclined. And we'll be back next weekend with more Heartland Championship Wrestling action. Until then, thank you for joining us all. That's our stream, and I am out of here.